Welcome back to another rebuild here on Madden 26. Today we're going to be doing another Fantasy Draft Challenge rebuild suggested by one of you guys. Now, I think this might have been a late Madden 25 suggestion that we never got to. Maybe it was Madden 26. It doesn't really matter when it was because I like the idea. Cowboys Suck 2009 said, you should rebuild a team of players with random stats. So spin a wheel for every stat, including age, height, weight, and all the normal stats like speed, and also do the same for drafted players. Also, Marcus Davenport is pretty hype. And I like that a lot. So I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Now, it might get a little funky because the ratings are going to be kind of hard to do for like drafted players, unless they mean like for trading or free agency. Because like, how can I really, unless I just go based on potential, how can I really do that for drafted players when I don't know the ratings, you know? I guess I just look for like the fastest. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we do that. We'll definitely do it for the fantasy draft part. Not sure about the CPU. Again, appreciate the suggestion. If you guys have any suggestions out there, let me know in the comment section below. I do have a few already kind of lined up, if you will, but still leave them and, you know, maybe we'll use it. Maybe it hasn't been something that has been thought of. Maybe while you're down there, leave a like if you end up enjoying the video. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification all, whether you're new or not, so you know when the next video is up. Either way, we need to see what draft selection we're going to have, the position we have. So let's get right on into it. I don't want to hear it. Pick 10. Of course, we know that that is a position where quarterback is very possible. Now, the thing that does suck, though, is you can see here that the ratings aren't shown. So this is going to take a little bit of extra work from me, where I'm going to have to go to a separate website that does franchise stats, and hopefully they're still pretty up to date, so I can look at the ratings there, because, of course, Madden's website for ratings doesn't do anything like that. This right here doesn't show anything. All I can see is the basic stuff. So, yeah, we'll have to do that for positions where, you know, that is relevant. And here we have our wheel. I did not add every single rating, but basically like 95% of them. Some of them I simplified instead of doing pass block finesse, run block power, that stuff. I just went, you know, pass blocking. So what would be is just the highest pass block rating, whether that's base or finesse. And then, of course, for the other ratings, you know, pretty much most of the ones that matter. You know, we didn't have impact blocking or lead block, but for the most part, it's every single one that I think matters. You know, maybe I should have done all of them, but trust me, we'll have the worst team. Don't worry about it. Either way, let us go. See what our first spin is. Anything but, honestly, just kicking. Anything but kicking. Which, oh, that's not good either. Run blocking. Well, we're going with a lineman, baby. Although we'll say this is probably Penei Sewell. And yeah, it's safe to say that it is Penei Sewell. 99 and all the run block stuff. So again, not a great draft pick, but definitely could have been a lot worse. We'll take it. And again, I think as usual with these, we'll go for at least 5 linemen. You know, if we get quarterback one, we'll do 1 lineman, you know, 1 quarterback, stuff like that. And that's not bad. Catching / medium route. I don't hate this so far. And as of right now, the highest pure catching, not even catching traffic or anything like that, is Terry McLaurin. Some of the other guys would have been like Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Trey McBride. McBride's good. They're the same catching, but McLaurin has the better for the rest. I mean, he's 29, but I can live with it. That's, again, not a bad draft pick. Worse than we would have done if we just had any choice, but still not bad. On to another spin. What do we get this time? Again, anything but... Oh, quarterback in round 3? Keep going! Oh, we were so close. No! It's Davante Adams. I was hoping we'd wait a little bit before we get too old, but, well, we got a sick wide receiver deal for at least a year or two. But hey, again, could have been, you know, kicker, fullback somehow. I don't know how that would be possible. Pass block, another lineman, huh? Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. That's bullcrap. Lane Johnson, of course. Very high pass block, 98. Again, off rip, the team looks pretty good, but yeah, a lot of these guys have, so far are going to be gone shortly, and no, kick power. I don't even need to look this one up. This one was very easy. Brandon Aubrey, we're killing it. These draft picks are starting to collapse here on us. Come on, give me something good. Oh, I should have actually taken... Actually, no, I don't take kick power off because I would just switch that to punter. Pass block. This might be Laramie Tunsil, dude. And we dodge a major bullet because we have a couple of guys tied here, right? Andrew Thomas, 93 pass block. Colton Miller, 93 pass block. And Garrett Bowles, 93 pass block. But one thing you notice is those two other guys are a little bit higher overall, right? Or in age. So you look at Colin Miller, 93, 93, 91 versus Bowles, who is 93, 91, 95, which is actually equal. But then Andrew Thomas, 93, 95, 92. He has a +1 on any of them. Andrew Thomas at 26 is our draft pick. Woo-wee! Close call. And also Tunsil is gone already because he's a superstar. Thank the Lord for devs, even if the guy's 30 plus, 31 plus. Although at 31, it's not as bad as like Devontae Adams or Lane Johnson. A lot of repeats though, right? Like pass, block, catch is all we're getting out here. Oh no, pursuit. Okay, that's probably a cornerback, I think. I don't know. And this is a tough one because we have 3 players here, Milano, Wagner, and Bolton, who are all 94 pursuit. The thing is, instead of like dealer's choice, I think the only fair way to go about it would be the highest overall, and that is unfortunate because I would rather have Nick Bolton, but Bobby Wagner's kind of great, so even though it's a one-year kind of situation, I think that's the fairest way to do it. That's a tough one, though. Tough pill to swallow. A couple of guys here that are literally retiring after year 1 and not so much further after that, and it's not going to be throw power. It will be Truck Stiffy, which is actually not bad. There should still be some pretty good running backs. And according to my list, the only players with 88 plus in stiff arm / truck is Kyron Williams. I probably should just individualize them, but I think it will be Kyron. And I am mistaken. While he's not as balanced as Kyron Williams, Cam Scadaboo is the higher pure trucking guy, so that is who we're going to be taking, which... Sure, another Scadaboo one. I actually probably would have taken Kyron over him. 26 superstar at 87 overall. He'll be here for another 4 to 5 years, which is kind of our mark. Again, I apologize for the yap. We'll do at least another draft pick or 2, maybe up to 15. We'll see. No. Well, we got our punter. Well, we got the best kicker and punter in the game, in my opinion. Stonehouse joins Aubrey. Of course, if you couldn't tell, we did remove kick power / accuracy. Oop, my bad. And okay, this is a little bit of a different one. This one might be hard to do, but height. Probably looking at a tackle, maybe a tight end. Aw, go F yourself. Damn it, Caleb. Is he even on the Packers anymore? Like, even on the practice squad? God damn it, dude. Yeah, that one sucked. We'll do another few. I do love the wheel. It's so much fun. Man coverage? Stop. I swear to God if it's pass block again. Oh, wow. We lucked out there. And according to my calculations, it is Darius Williams. Love it. So yeah, I'm ready to go back to pass block, if you don't mind. We end up with no quarterback, man. Block shed. Well, that sucks. Calais Campbell, who I love, by the way, but 89 block shed. 39, dude. This team had some potential early on, and man, did that go away. We shall do, I think, 2 or 3 more. 2 or 3 more, and we'll be at 15, and the rest we'll do behind the scenes. You guys don't need to see it. It's going to be so bad anyways. Deep route running again. We already have 2 good wide receivers. Nope, it's play rec. And another rough one. DJ Reader's going to be the guy, so another older DT back-to-back. And we'll do 2 more picks. This and 1 more, which will get us an injury guy. Interesting. Nope, tackle. Nope, injury. Guess who has a new QB? Russell Wilson's joining. Nice. Final wheel. We got a couple of picks, but yeah, it's a tough one. And we get short route running, it seems. We don't. We get press. And it doesn't show it here, but yes, sadly, James Bradbury has a 90 press, so welcome another old man. Either way, I'll be doing this wheel spin in behind the scenes, and you'll see the results of this after I do probably about another 10 to 15 picks. All right, here is the roster. We landed a couple of other players. I did all the way up to 25. Some of those players were Daniel Falele. I don't know. Was Aaron Brewer one of the top 15? Either way, Aaron Brewer, of course, was one of the guys. Turpin was one of the guys as well. Keenan Allen was one of them. Najee Harris. Miller Hines was one of the guys. Who else did we have? The quarterback, Ewers, was not, so that's why I'm starting Russell Wilson, even though Ewers has a better chance to develop. I already said Taysom Hill, I think, but he was one of them, of course. Defensively, Kendrick was one of them. Trey White was one of them. Mathis was one of them. Again, I can't remember who was all a part of this. I will say Landon Jackson wasn't one of them. That was actually the guys that the AI drafted, but I've never actually been able to develop this guy, so, I've never had a chance to be fair. I am going to still use him. I'm going to allow it. Sim still gave us, some pretty bad players to work with. We're an 83 overall, but take it. Wagner's probably going to retire. Campbell's going to retire. Offensively, Lane Johnson probably retires. Devontae's going to regress hard. Russell Wilson's going to retire. So we have a couple of players in place, but we are hands down the worst team in the league right now. Probably going to go, unless it's the Dallas Cowboys playbooks carrying, probably going to go, like, at best 3 wins. So I am very surprised because we're actually having a pretty good season. I know we're not a bad team right now, and it's only going to get worse as time goes on, but I'm still surprised, right? 4-year deal worth 72. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's actually not bad. Under 20 million per for a good tackle. Devontae, I'd like to keep on a 1 year, so I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll try to do that. I'll do a 1 year 30. I don't know if he's going to take it, though. Damn, son, that's a lot of money. Maybe I will do the 2 year after all. And then the rest, yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to pay any of these guys. Headed to the playoffs, and I'm shocked. I really don't know how we're doing this well. But, again, a lot of it will probably fall off after the season. Are the Cowboys actually that good in Sim? Because I never seen them win anymore, yet here we are at 12-5. I mean, this is what the team looks like. I don't know what the morale is like, but our quarterback is a 76 overall, 73 without the morale. O-line is good, especially, the left tackle, left guard, right tackle. Wide receivers are really good. Running back's not bad at all, actually, but it's a lot of mid outside of that, sort of, kind of, right? It's not a great team, but apparently it is. I don't know what to tell you. Sure, why not? Of course, I kept the Cowboys scheme because I'm like, you know what? We probably shouldn't be good first year, right? Let's just keep what the Cowboys have. I haven't really seen them win Super Bowls lately, and their team in real life is better than our team right here, for sure, because they have, the good wide receivers, just like we have. They have a couple of linemen, and then, of course, Dak is way better than Russell Wilson, so, yeah, I didn't expect this, but Russell Wilson killed it. Scatterboo killed it. Devontae Adams was great. McLaurin, Allen, Hill, not bad, but McLaurin a little lower than we would have liked. O-line, worse than I would have thought. Left guard and left tackle should be killing it. Right tackle did pretty well. Looking at the sacks, Calais Campbell, 9.5, 18 tackles for a loss. What a year. Josiah Stewart was great. Landon Jackson actually pretty good too. And then Reeder, good tackles for a loss. Picks, a couple of interceptions there. Kicking, not as good as you would think from a guy that good. 99 kick power and accuracy. And then Stonehouse over 50 yards per punt. That's all we ever aim for when it comes to the punters. Yearly awards, what do we got? Joe Burrow at the Jets wins MVP. As far as our awards go, we got Scatterboo, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year number 3 and 5, Best QB at number 8, Best Running Back at 2, Best Wide Receiver at 8, Best O-Line, Lane Johnson killed it, D-Line, no, Linebacker at number 8, DB at number 10, Kicker at number 6. What a year, honestly, just surprising. We'll see what happens when we're in the playoffs here, but yeah, I don't see the Cowboys win the Super Bowl ever. So I don't expect their playbooks to be good, but they're seemingly decent. Either way, taking on the Rams, see who wins. Going to the end of the game, starting drive, Rams did well. We bounce back with a touchdown ourselves, though. They get another touchdown. It's 14-7. Kind of need a loss, to be honest. We kind of needed to miss the playoffs, to be honest. Because, again, we're going to lose a few players automatically right away. And more importantly, we don't really have a quarterback. Russell Wilson might just retire, and even if he doesn't, and you can see we lose 31-24, I don't really want to roll with him too much longer, even though he had a great year for us. But we might be able to get away with the Cowboys scheme, at least. That's a positive. Yeah, Russell Wilson, not bad. I mean, completion percentage is a little low, but not terrible. Daniel Jones, though, does the job. Scatterboo was nice. McLaurin was very good. Sack total's not a whole lot going on there. Pick for Darius Williams and a missed kick for Aubrey, who I don't think it really played a factor, but it could have, especially from a morale standpoint. Got Broncos and Seahawks in the Super Bowl. A little bit of a rematch there. See the Broncos get some revenge. One of the biggest dominance performances in the Super Bowl history. And no, it happens again pretty much. That's tough. But $195 million, so money is not a problem. Looking at what happened. Scatterboo is a superstar. He's a 90 overall. Devontae already down to an 87. We, of course, did lose our right tackle, Lane Johnson. And then Penei Sewell goes to Superstar X Factor. Again, I'm not sure what causes that, but we'll take it, I guess. Sure. Surprisingly, Taysom didn't retire. McLaurin's also looking amazing. Defensively, who else did we lose? Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner's gone. And, of course, Calais Campbell. So a lot of big names gone. Team's already dropped down to an 82 overall. And, the majority of our good high overall picks have already disappeared. Let's take a look at our actual retirements on this page, just so we can see. So we lose a couple of people. Oh, yeah, Keenan Allen also went. Yeah, it's a pretty big names there. That's 2 90-plussers, an 80-plus, an 80-plus. Yeah, a lot of good players are gone. We are now headed to free agency, which, well, re-signings first, but then free agency, which we do not have a whole lot of money for. I will say one last contract try, 1 year 32. I still can't believe he's not taking that contract. And the tag is 20 mil. Thank you, Devontae. A lot cheaper that way. Kendrick, I honestly didn't think to re-sign him, but I actually am, because we need a lot, and he's at least okay. He's not the youngest guy in the world, but he's young enough. And I think everyone else we shall let go. Yeah, actually, I'll keep Russell, just in case. I'd rather have him than not have him and not have an option, you know? I can't believe a 1 year 10 wasn't enough when he wanted a 1 year 7. I'm not going Carson Wentz. I've seen things, okay? I'm out. Free agency. Free agency has a lot of running backs, as you kind of expect. There's usually like one really good name, though. We're still going to try to go for Russell Wilson, I think, even though someone else wants him. Oh, actually, we could go like Riley Leonard. Let's go with some random young player. If there's Jalen Milrose in there, I'm not going to go for him. We've already done that whole thing. But Leonard's an interesting one. Anyone else? Rourke. Okay. There you see Jalen Milroe. We're not going to do that again. I want to mix it up a little bit. And I think that's it. But yeah, Leonard could be the QB1 of the future. Got some wide receiver options here. Don't know if I really want, again, kind of repeat situation. But we do need a wide receiver, so... Do I go Smith, maybe? Let's go Trey Harris. Screw it. We actually need, like, a number 2 wide receiver. I don't know if Trey's that guy, but for now, I think he might be. And also, Arroyo's here. This is a new one for us. This guy I would like to develop. Probably could have lowballed him a little bit there, but that's fine. 4 years, good. Any O-line... Not really liking it. This 25-year-old there, but that's about as close as I'd get. And I thought there was one more player I wanted, or one more position. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing a whole lot after that, though. And we get all 4 of our players. Trey Harris, Justin Wally, which is a crazy cheap contract for us. Arroyo, and Riley Leonard. Spent a little bit of money, but at least you got some youth. Maybe become long-term starters for us. Who knows? All right, we're in the draft. We have pick 24. Of course, Green Bay has the extra... The Cowboys have the extra pick from Green Bay, I should say, for Micah Parsons. I didn't really choose the Cowboys because of that. I just chose it because it's kind of meme-worthy because of the name. But we do have a really good DT here. Logan, he's going to be gone pretty high. But if he's there like 3 or 4, might make a play. Do have some really good corners, too. One's a 23-year-old, but a top 5... 6'4", even though he's slow, I'd probably be willing to take him. Top 5 is like 77 plus overall. But we also do have some other corners like Waller. Divine looks good. So we're just going to slow down the sim until, we get a little bit later. Or if we make a play to the DT, who's probably going to be gone right here. This is a bit of a crazy trade. First and a second this year with a second and a third next year. And Quentin Ewers to the Bengals for pick 3 overall. That DT is ridiculously good looking, but I mean, this might not even be a generational. It looks like one, but I can't confirm. I still think it looks good enough to take that risk. Dwayne Logan, please. Oh no. That I don't know if that's generational, dude. Of course, I can't trade up no matter what, so we're just going to move on to 30. That may have been a bad decision. That may have been a very bad decision. Quarterback I didn't really like, so Leonard's going to be our guy. And is the corner... Dude, the corner's gone too? Well, I'm going to have to make some crazy trade downs here. We need every pick we can get. I don't know if I made a good trade here or not, but we trade a first-round pick to the Dolphins for 2/3 this, a 1/4 this, and a 1/3 next year. It is pick 30, so it does make sense. I mean, it's a first-round pick, and we're moving all the way to the 3rd. There's a solid-looking tight end, but I got to go with this safety. He's a 1-2. He's still there. I have no choice. Please be decent. 25 true. Hidden. Nice. Good draft pick. He's a 4-4-3 tight end, but I'm willing to just let Arroyo be the guy. Wall went to the Saints. I mean, he could be a really good player, but I just don't need tight end as much as I need some of these other positions, O-line, we need several. Enrique is probably a guy I'm going to just take right here. I don't even really care what our other needs are because I need O-line, and the last couple of rebuilds, I've kind of struggled to get O-line. And because of that delay early on of grabbing those guys, they can't really develop as quick. And then with this pick, we're going to take Juan Cortez. This guy, it's hit or miss, right? 72 overall, normal or hidden. What are we going to get? And we get a hidden. Yeah, about that 70-ish range, low 70. Hidden dev. Thought there was a chance at normal, but we got lucky. So we don't really need DT anymore. We just got 2 of them. Although we could use another one. Davis, why not? The nose tackle type. Wide receiver. Also, one of these wide receivers is blazing fast. It is Mr. Richmond. That's who we're going to take. Tom Richmond, hoping for that superstar build. 65 true. Damn, we don't get lucky, but very fast nonetheless. Next pick, probably going to be offensive line again. Oh, we also have Jordan Waller, dude. I don't even know how good he is. I just seen 1 to 2, and I said, screw it, we'll put him on. I got to take him over Shipley, but I'm probably going to trade up for Shipley anyways. Jordan Waller, hey, maybe we get a sleeper. 49 true. Normal dev. Still could dev up, though. Bengals are goated. We get 2 6-round picks this year, which are going to be O-line and DT, I believe. Back-to-back picks, by the way. So O-line is, of course, first Mr. Shipley, Norman Shipley. Hidden dev. We got to try to find a spot for all these guys to start, but I think we should be fine there. And then Al Davis, the 1 to 2. 34, 32 true talent. Sadly, normal dev, though. Draft recap. What do we got? Oh, no. He's just a good DT. I don't think he has anything to do with being generational. He does have 95 hit power. Still could be really good, though. If he's at least superstar, I'll allow the pick to be considered good. But if he's only star dev, we have sold so damn hard, dude. Okay, he is actually an X Factor, though. In fairness, he is an X Factor. That's weird, because like he has those X Factory generational traits, but the overall is lower. I'd expect, 80, 81 from a generational. But no, that's fine. That's fine. Fair enough. We dodged a little bit of a bullet, admittedly. I don't even know if we need a free safety or strong safety, but I'm just going to put him at free safety. Also, Superstar Plus. Okay. Not bad. Hurt ourselves in the future a little bit, though, so definitely needed that to be a good pick. O-line I don't really care too much about, and I don't really care about any other guys. I'll look at Juan Cortez, though, because, he's a little raw here, but he is the number 2. These 2 rookie DTs, we're hoping just take over the league, take the league over by storm. Dev? Star dev. I mean, obviously expected nothing more. But let's take a look at that corner we could have had. Was his name Divine or the other guy, the 6'4 guy? I don't know if they fixed that glitch or not. I don't think they did, but who was it? I don't even remember. Was McDougal one of them? Dodson was the 6'4. He's a 79 overall. And Divine, 29 for the Jets. So for the Colts, who don't really need a corner, they go with Tremaine Dodson, 6'4. Decently fast, considering it. I thought 88, 89 speed based on what it was showing me. And then 23, but star development trait. And then 1 pick before us dodged a bullet. Do you even understand the trajectory of this rebuild if the Jets don't take Divine? I take him at 30. We go all the way to 40. The 40 into the 4th round. We don't have... That's the wrong damn thing. We do not have the safety, the guard, probably even the DT. Huge. 3 hidden devs gone for a normal dev corner if the Jets don't take them 1 pick before us. That's wild. Pretty big trade for us. 5th, 6th this year, and a 7th 2 years from now for Teddy Buchanan. Need that linebacker in our lives, and there's one of them. All right, Season 2, not our best glow-up. I do worry about Terry McLaurin a little bit, so I'm honestly just throwing caution in the wind with Devontae Adams, just continuing to do our training camp with McLaurin. I want him to be forefront, wide receiver 1 for the rest of this rebuild, if possible. Riley Leonard, I need you to kill it for us. Need you to have Russell Wilson season, 81 overall star. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're hoping for it. O-line, we got a couple of youthful players. We still need a new center. Tight end, hopefully Arroyo is the guy. I don't know, especially with this scheme. And then defensively, we need some linebackers. We need some corners. We need a safety. Hopefully D-line is good, though. But yeah, we're trajectory-wise a little behind, I feel. Hey, Juan Cortez, the superstar. We talked about it. We talked about, hey, these 2 DTs, hopefully they can take the league by storm, and that might be happening right now. All right, $180 million. Devontae Adams probably going to be gone. Probably retires. Terry McLaurin, a lot of money, but I am down. The big problem is he's probably not going to even take this as an offer, a 3-year 108. Of course not. Why would he? The stupid interest crap just plays the entire factor. You can get that contract for probably $28 million per year. Well, maybe about $30 million per year on a green. On a red, it's like 37, 38 per, which is insane. How has it changed that much? Money is money. I don't care where you're playing. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, don't know who else are going to keep. Devontae, if he doesn't regress too hard or retire, but I think he will, and then I guess the punter. All right, go to the end of the game. got to win this game, I think. We're like 6th seed right now. If we win this game, we are in the playoffs. If we lose, a good chance we're out of them as the Commanders are cooking us, which, to be fair, our team is not that good. I understand why they would be winning. And I will say the team is keeping us in it. 3rd and 13, got to get a conversion. We have no choice in the matter. 11 minutes left, so obviously a lot of time. It's easier said than done. That's a little bit of a late throw, and he does get the first down almost. They're telling us to kick a field goal from 59 yards out. While I know Aubrey can do that, I'd prefer not to. Now, this isn't mesh, but I can obviously just turn it into mesh. You got a double drag. And that is a hell of a catch by Devontae. Oh, my God. I kind of forced that one a little bit. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see if the team wants to get down the field now. Try to throw a pick. I mean, our quarterback's a low overall. He probably should be, missing. Of course, way too hard of a conversion. Field goal at least gives it a chance. Inches. You kick a 50-yard field goal with ease. 3rd and 10. Oh, my God, dude. 3 incompletions in a row. And I'll be real, we're probably going to make it 4. Probably going to be making it 4. Come on, McLaurin. Just win this one-on-one. Is that Arroyo? It's a really good play. And there goes Arroyo with a lot of speed. Goes out of bounds. Stops the clock. Riley Leonard hasn't been bad. I mean, those aren't great numbers, but considering his overall, I mean, it's better than I probably would have expected. Come on, man. Get us to the playoffs. They're wasting so much clock, though. Is that 3 runs in a row? How much time do they think we have? 2:13 from the 39-yard line. You can kick a field goal, mind you. And we do have a little bit of time to throw. Come back to that ball. There you go. Really good freaking blocking, dude. So one thing this offensive line is, especially on that left side of the field, which is very good. Could actually switch him back to tackles, which we really should. Thomas at left tackle, Sewell at right. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Instead of having just a sick left side of the line, makes sense, I think. Really should have done that by now, to be honest. I know it's only the 2nd season, but even just having that like that for the season should have been something we got changed. And there goes Harris. Touchdown! All right, a stop and a field goal ties it. Really good comeback. We're down 24-7, I think, at one point. 2nd and 4, 3rd and inches. Here it is. If you don't get the stop, you lose the game. There is not any more simplified explanation than that. The run coming down. I don't really care if they throw it. And they do throw it. And he has all day to throw, but will not get it off. We have a chance. Again, winning this game guarantees a playoff spot. That's why we're going so hard here for a playoff game. Or a regular season game. Because it is a playoff game. Turpin. Nice moves. Not bad to the 43. Good return with no timeouts. Gaining even like 5 to 10, with the clock stopping after you get stopped is worth it. And trust me, I did see McLaurin, but obviously passed off to the safety. Figured it was cover 2, man, or, a little bit of zone. That's late. That's us. Good try by McLaurin, but that's us too late. Just got to get a conversion. Again, I really trust McLaurin one-on-one every time, so if the safety just makes a mistake, that's perfect coverage and just dropped because of it. And I don't want to hear anything about, oh, well, I was complaining about them not getting any completions, and I do the same because there's no time. Like, this needs to be big plays every time. It's a tough one. Devontae gets it, though. Nice block. Devontae, who's not that fast, takes it to the 24-yard line. Incompletion is a loss. A completion, and who knows, he might win this game. Quick throw to the tight end. It's not really that quick, to be fair. Arroyo, another 10 yards, out of bounds. Now we're starting to get to the point where maybe we're giving him too much time to work with. What the hell is going on here? I'll throw it away. Oof. Freaking Scattaboo is going to be on the screen. 85 speed and all. Make him pay. You bots! What are you doing? Clock doesn't really run. Terry McLaurin on the break. I don't know. I mean, there's no one going to be on Scattaboo in theory. Screw it, Devontae. Oh, I thought he caught it off the deflection. All right, field goal to potentially go to OT. Kind of predetermined that inside. I knew the safety was going to make a play on it. Field goes up and good. 27 all. Potentially overtime. Gotta say potentially because you just never know. Come on, defense. Make a play for us. 4th and 8. Any score wins it. Any score wins it. And there it is. 33-27. We guarantee a playoff spot. Wow, clutch performance. Give Riley Leonard a little bit of credit, dude. Like, it's not a perfect game, but look at Purdy's game. You know, it's worse. So, say what you will. That's a great, gutsy performance from a quarterback that you just don't expect much from, yet got us to the playoffs. Back-to-back years, the playoffs for the Cowboys. All right, wild card round. Did that actually give us the division, by the way? I didn't even think about that, but I don't remember who was ahead of us besides the Commanders. Got to be another team. And yeah, there was another team. Who was it? Oh, it was still the Commanders. Damn. Would we have missed the playoffs? Maybe. The Rams at the 7th seed. Not going to look, so I don't really care. It's irrelevant, but would have been interesting to see it. Commanders, did we lose to them earlier in the season? Must have, right? Actually would have had the tiebreaker. Number 3 for yards. Number 1 for receiving yards. Riley Leonard, not a bad year. Maybe gets a star. Scatterbo stole a lot of touchdowns. McLaurin was great. Arroyo was very good. Devontae Adams and Trey Harris, not bad. O-line, yeah, sure. 25 sacks allowed for 290-plus overalls. Makes sense. Cortez. That's an X factor, right? Logan at 9.5, 9 for Stewart, and 7.5 for Landon Jackson. I'm down. Those numbers are good. I like those numbers quite a bit. Anything for Turpin? Not particularly. But hey, we snuck into the playoffs again, and you never know. Daniel Jones, the MVP of the league, by the way. Where was our guy? He definitely would not have made it. I don't know why I even think there's a possibility. Rookie awards? No for O, but obviously, yeah. Cortez and Logan. We said take over the league, these two DTs, and what did they do? They took over the league. Unbelievable. Quarterback not even on the list. Running back number 3. Wide receiver number 5 and 10. O-line, no. D-line's 3. Linebacker, no. DB, no. Kicker at 9. But again, in the playoffs, taking on Green Bay, who, besides this year, kind of have done pretty well against Dallas. The one team Green Bay actually can consistently win. Every other damn team, it's either split or they get cooked. Going to the end of the game. Left to right, I think, is us. Yeah, they get a stop. They get a touchdown. We get a stop. We get a touchdown. All right, it's turning things around. 14-7. Clutched up. No field goal or anything before half, but that's fine. Up by 7. Up by 4. Come on, stop it, Green Bay. Up by 3. 4th and 4. Come on, offense. Defense is doing things for you, and you're just not converting. Again, I don't expect us to do much damage, but we're here, so why not? You know, why not? Down 10, 4 minutes left. Running the ball. I get it. The pass game is strugglesome. But we're running the ball like we're the ones like winning. You can't run the ball, dude. You're winning them the game. I don't care if it's predictable. You cannot run the ball. Unless you're getting 10, 15 a chunk, which we're not. We're getting like 5. You got to throw the ball, dude. You just don't have the time. That moves the guy off the spot, you know. That's about 10 yards. That run, nowhere near 10 yards. I mean, if you're going to go for a screen, maybe, because there's a chance to get behind the defense if you get some blocks. Although for us, I can't really say we've done well with that. Scatterbo, not fast, but fast enough to get out there for 6. Again, the difference, we got out of bounds. That's the big one. Could take a shot at Terry. They're doubling him. And Devontae gets literally just a first down. We might have to call, not call a timeout, but just go for the field goal here at this point. I mean, at this point, clock is gone. Is that Arroyo? He's a tight end. Damn, perfect D. Say what you will about, some of our games. We do not have easy sliders. That's a crazy overthrow, but it does work to the 12. Come on, hurry up. You're going to allow him to celebrate because that's what the priority is with under 1:30 to play in a playoff game. You're breaking my immersion here, EA. All right, come on, Riley. Let's get that going a little bit. Perfect throw. Devontae against his former team. Been a while now, but still the one that put him on the map. All right. I mean, you kind of have to go for an onside kick here, but we'll let them kick the extra point. Onside kick. I usually do strong, and then I just kick it up high. Yeah, I don't know what that sky kick is, but it is so OP. I don't know why they allow this. And it didn't really work that time, though. But 106, you have all 3 timeouts. Just need to stop, which is easier said than done. I really hope they get close enough for a field goal, because whether they hit it or not, I want them to kick it. Penix is the quarterback. And Quan, we overran it, but that's for a good reason. We had help on the other side, and I didn't want to over-pursue the same side, and then he just runs free. It worked out in the end. Linebackers aren't the best. Oh, Lord, they really aren't the best. All right, we do get the stop. You're getting a little closer each time, but three wide receivers, they have a chance to go for this. I really don't care about that extra timeout. I really wish they weren't doing this. And he's going to take the sack, which, I mean, it doesn't really hurt or help them. Problem is, like we said with this, I really wanted them to have a field goal attempt. So, honestly, if I could have, if I was them, the pass rusher, I wouldn't even have taken him down. And our guy hits him late. I truly hate this game sometimes. It's one thing, if he dove at him because you thought he had a chance and did it, sure. I understand. You're in the heat of the moment and you thought you had a chance at the block. This ball is gone. He is not even close to blocking this. He barely touches the guy for whatever reason, and that's what happens. Oh, my dude. If this was year 4 or 5, I would have actually just backed out and just simmed it. Because with 50 seconds left, I feel really good about a field goal. We proved it last time. We had no timeouts. We got down the field in like 30 seconds for a touchdown. 40 seconds maybe. But yeah, in this situation, no. It's early on. We'll allow the bull crap. We're only going to cheat if we have to. Leonard, not bad. Again, outplayed his opponent. Just this time, the guys around him didn't do enough either. And Aubrey missed the kick with a block field goal. Dude, I'm sick of it. Brandon Aubrey and Sim, like, he should sue in real life. Like, genuinely, that is how bad he is in Sim at times. I don't get it. He's the most polarizing kicker in the game by a mile. Him and freaking Butker. I don't know what it is. Him, Butker, and McManus. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but those three, they are the most random kickers ever in game, no matter what their ratings are any particular year. Either way, we got the Packers and the Bills in the Super Bowl, and it's the Bills, so we didn't even lose to the Super Bowl champions. We always love when that happens. It makes us feel great. Leonard, damn, he's very good overall, though, 83 overall. We have the Sliders on 140. D-backers, he's iffy, but, I mean, obviously he had a really good year. Look at these numbers. 4,200 yards, 31 touchdowns. I would say after a season like that, it probably gets to a 78 overall. We got him to 83, but probably a 78 overall. Scattaboo, X Factor, 93 overall. What a guy. He always develops well. Devontae retires. Harris is the number 2 for now. Arroyo, big one. Stardev goes up 6 or 7 overalls. Big dev up there, as we might actually have found our tight end. We paid him a 4-year 18 as well, so that helps out. I think Thomas will play right tackle for now. We'll probably put him at left tackle and Sewell right, because that's more natural for them. And then defensively, Cortez, again, he joins the X Factor squad. 17 sacks in 1 year. What a season. Unbelievably so good. Yeah, that is a hell of a DT duo. And then that's kind of it. Need corner pretty bad. Oh, Teddy Buchanan actually went to Star as well. We'll take it. Why not? Probably going to be our Mike linebacker next year. He was our Will this year. But yeah, not a bad glow up at all. We're actually looking pretty good. Of course, let's confirm the retirement of Devontae Adams, who was so clutch for us in the playoffs. A couple of other veteran types, too, like Taysom Hill, who was playing fullback for us. And obviously, Devontae Adams, Bradbury as well. But let's take a look. Russell Wilson retired, which he didn't want to join us back. That's his problem. Take a look at those negotiations, which I think we took care of. Everyone's pretty much a backup. Even Reader's like, whatever. Turpin? Nah, not even Turpin. We have Richmond. Free agency. What do we got? Swift, cool, but nah, not really something. Not really a position of need. That's the problem with these fantasy drafters. You can't really do much because it's almost all kickers and running backs. That's okay. We got a pretty good team so far, I think. Maybe even don't even need a quarterback. Our 2 signings. All right, we're in the draft, pick 19. I'm thinking wide receivers first. We have 2 first-round picks again because, the Packers, Micah Parsons trade definitely made this thing a little bit easier, can't lie. Thinking wide receivers gotta be first. A lot of, shorter, speedy wide receivers. I'm down with that, though. I just want one of them. And then there's a 2 to 3 corner that hopefully is there by pick 31. Which, if they are, that's we're going to take at 31, and then our next pick is in the 3rd round, which is fine, because our biggest needs right now are wide receiver, corner, and then we do need a linebacker, so we'll see what happens there. I'm not sure how the hell we're going to land one, but we definitely want one. I got, one UDFA who looks raw, but at least he's fast, so we'll see what happens there, but slow simming until we get to 19. Maybe get any choice of wide receivers. Looking pretty good so far. We've seen 2 go, but that's not bad. I expected more by now. I mean, at this current rate, I'm almost half tempted to trade down. Because I've seen some of these wide receivers that look really good fall to the second round, and I could really use a late second here to pick up a linebacker. That would be massive. We have some wide receivers, Lyle Booker. The top guys that were a little taller were pretty damn slow, so I'm not exactly super interested. Chavez looks great, but, I mean, these other guys are really fast, too. You know, there's another 4.24, and then Beckham was pretty fast as well, I think. I know he was one of the taller guys. So, yeah, with all these options, we're going to try to trade down to, like, 32 or something, get a second-round pick out of it, maybe trade that up, get a linebacker, and look a little bit better at the linebacker spot. Speaking of, Micah Parsons, how are you? And, wow, I almost didn't add the third. I almost just said first and second, that's good enough, right? And, no, it's not good enough, apparently. Apparently, we were owed more than that. And a couple of the wide receivers started to go right around there, but that's really as far as that went. We did have another really good lineman, too, here that, I mean, I'm not saying he's generational, but he looks like, if I had to guess, he might be generational, but it's an offensive lineman. I maybe need one or two. I'm not going to do that. We're going to go for one of these wide receivers. I don't know who the hell it is, though. Chavez kind of intrigued me the most, so I'm going to go with Josh Chavez, believe it or not. True talent 18, just be hidden. Nice! 98 speed, 94 excel. I'm curious to see what the other guys look like. I'm not super like, oh, I hope we didn't sell, but I'm interested. And then, of course, cornerback, what do we got? There he is, Mr. Earl Greer. Not amazing, but very fast. I'm going to take the chance on him, I think. 75 overall normal is what I'm guessing them. No, he is hidden. 94 speed, 94 excel. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we slow sim until one of the linebackers is last remaining. I'm not trading up for two linebackers, but I'll trade up for one. I got a couple that look okay. Don't know who's going to be there, though. All right, kind of a lot to trade for, but we had to move all the way up to 42 to land a linebacker. The last of the linebackers, mind you. Another one of the wide receivers still sitting there, by the way. Two of them. I don't think we need those guys, though. Hopefully we'll be fine. Rhodes is going to be the guy. I mean, he's not amazing looking, but he's the best we got. I expect a low overall with hopefully hidden. And we've been getting lucky, dude. Hidden development trait. Don't necessarily need a safety, but if one of the safeties sitting there, you know, start of the next round, I'll do it. I'll make the trade up. Sadly, the safeties weren't there. I'm kind of thinking about maybe going a little further into the future with this one and just, you know, preparing for the future. Seattle is a team that's been winning a little bit lately. I have no idea which team is, like, the one to expect. You know what? Colts are actually giving me a good trade. I'm going to take it. Pretty high fourth-round pick, and then you get the third next year. So not bad, I don't think. What do you want to do with these picks, though? Wheaton? Last time we took one of these corners, didn't really work out. I'm going to take a chance. Day 3 with a 1-2 talent grade. Just give me hidden. Damn. All right, I'm going to go on a limb and say that is not something we're going to do ever again. That is just not worth it at all. Wow, we have no other draft picks, so safe to say it was a worthy trade down. Let's trade down more. I need at least like a lineman or two, right? I need at least a few. Doing it again to the Browns. Going to try to use some of these like later picks we're gaining to move up into the 6. Maybe grab 1 or 2 extra players if we're lucky. And I don't know where the Browns are getting these picks. No, we want to go into the 6th round. Thank you. Give me that. All right, pick 10. All right, going to make some trade-ups after pick 10 is up. All right, this guy's raw as hell, but I'm going to take a chance on him. Joshua Castaneda. True talent, 138. Normal dev. Might still start him, though. Just a chance of rookie of the year. Let's make some trade-ups now. We use a 7th-round pick to move up from the late 6th. With that, I don't even know what the hell we're going to take, but probably a lineman. It's going to be Mr. DeAndre Meredith. 66 true talent. Dev of hidden. We'll try to get one more here from the Bears. We trade a 7th, this 6th next for this 6th-round pick from the Bears, which will be likely another lineman. And I think Fullerton's going to be our guy. He looks pretty good. Potential future center, maybe even center this season. 53 true. Nope, not when you're normal dev, you're not. And look at the draft recap. 77, 76, 72, 74, 68, 73, 74. Corner's not bad. Wheaton. Of course, Greer is our new number 1/2. 94 speed, 6'2", looks great. Wide receiver obviously looks really good too. Dev for Greer is star. Oh, wait a minute. Number 45 is not what I'm liking. I'm not liking these things at all. 34 is even great, but it's better than freaking 45. Then the next one, we kind of skipped over the wide receiver. Josh Chavez, the wide receiver 2 of this team. I mean, Trey Harris is not bad, but I think Chavez just a higher ceiling on the team for 4 years. Minimum, maybe 5 with the 5th-year option. The hell number does he wear? 84. Let's go single digit. 2. Let's go 2. And then Scotty Rhodes. I guess it says Mike linebacker, so we'll keep him at Mike linebacker. We'll put Castaneda at Sam. Hope he gets like a dev up or something. Come on, Rhodes. Damn. Need a superstar there. Still need more linebackers in the future, but at least we landed one, and the rest of their linemen, meh. Who cares? All right, here's the team for year 3. We changed some things on the round on the line, but I kept Thomas at left guard because I feel like if things are working, like we're making the playoffs, let it be, right? The rest, though, looks pretty good. We move Enrique to center. Small guy as well. Meredith at right guard, I think makes the most sense. Right tackle looks good. Tight end looks good. Defensively, still need an upgrade at linebacker. Maybe 2 upgrades. We'll see what happens with Rhodes. Cornerback, don't know what's going on with Waller, but for right now, young and young, right? So the team is at least young. It's developable. It's an 85 overall. We make the playoffs with this squad, and they could be the best team in the league, or top 5 at least, following this season. All right, contracts, Scattaboo! About $10 million per. This guy's freaking goated, dude. Unbelievable. Gets the 5-year, and then, of course, the freaking screen messes up. Trey Harris, we focus him on the training camp, so 40 to 34, super cheap deal for a guy that's going to be our number 2/3 for the rest of this thing. And then Landon Jackson, I don't really care how he's playing. We're not replacing him this late into the rebuild, so 6-year 90. Thank you, Fester. Teddy Buchanan. Can't wait till I go bald and people can make fun of me. Hey, make fun of the bald. All right. Maybe there's people that don't think it's funny and, don't make fun of it, but if I lose it all, make fun of me, dude. I don't care. Rub my head, crystal ball and all. I don't give a damn. Really don't. In theory, if the Vikings lose, good things happen to us. And unfortunately, it doesn't matter because we didn't win. And the Vikings did lose, so we might have actually had the first round bye. Either way, we're in the playoffs with a pretty damn successful record of 12-5, I think it was. Looking at the start of the year, really good. And then, a couple losses right at the end of the season. 2 losses, you win those out, and obviously you end up with the first round bye. Still on the Cowboys scheme. Maybe after this season, if we don't win it all, we change it. Because, while it's not been bad for us, it's also not getting us exactly the stats we're hoping for. Pass rush, though. Look at these DTs, man. Josiah Stewart does well. Landon Jackson, of course, gets a contract and has his worst season yet. Picks are very low. Aubrey, 100%. It's pretty rare to get 100%, especially with 21 kicks, 21 attempts. Looking at the yearly awards, MVP definitely not going to be our guy. Christian Martin as the MVP. We get Offensive Player of the Year with Scattaboo, Defensive Player of the Year with Cortez. I wonder if that's ever happened or when that last happened. It's got to be a long time, if at all. Chavez, Offensive Player of the Year, automatically a superstar. Rhodes! No! The fact that he's number 2, though, tells me, and of course, it's a different linebacker that wins it. Good chance, at least, to still go up in dev in general. Greer at 5, Castaneda at 6, another guy at 7, quarterback at 7 for us, running back number 1, wide receiver at nowhere. O-line at number 2, that would have been a nice little dev up. Cortez, best D-line at number 9 as well. Linebacker at 8, DB at nowhere, kicker at number 1. Who would have thought? 100% kicking from 21 attempts would have given him best kicker award. Either way, though, the Saints 88 overall. They are no slouches themselves. All right, end of the game. Come on, Dallas. Get some playoff wins. We're at home, damn it. We're 12-5. Come on. Riley Leonard's better than ever. How are we doing nothing? 14-0 to start this game. 21-0. 21-7. Finally, a little bit of scoring. Okay. And that might be it. 5 minutes left. You got to score. You got to score something, even if it's a field goal. 3-9, 4-5. That is crazy risky. I honestly don't think even I would have done that. That's crazy. Like, the game is pretty much lost at that point. Kicking off to the side now. It still goes way up. Oh! Where are you going? You blind bat! What the hell? Dude, that high kick is so freaking cheese and busted. It's actually insane. Off the fingertips, and this guy, Troy Anderson, one of the fastest linebackers in the league, is pretty much staring at it. And he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. That is one of the most blind moments in the history of the game. Jalen Hurts, their quarterback. Hopefully we don't get him within a yard. Oh, they're actually going to throw it. And we're on it. He's going to take a sack. That's going to give us a good chance to get off the field here. I mean, I don't know what to do because, like, they're, like, trying to throw the ball. But I don't know if I believe in us. Wow, Stewart is so damn short, though. I don't know if I believe in us with a blitz. Left the running back open for a reason. Oh, and he holds on to that. Dude, are we losing or winning? Like, hello? 3 straight passes. That's going to be the game plan here for them. Like, are you kidding me? This is what I have to deal with. Like, okay, sure. Please, swat it. Oh, my God. He almost didn't get the swat. We do keep a timeout. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I just witnessed, but sure. Last time we lost on a block attempt where the guy never even had a chance. So this time we're not even going to block. Try. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What? What the? Brother. Admittedly, what a catch. Sure, I'll give you that. But why? What are you doing? And pass interference? I mean, what? Take it. He shouldn't have wanted to go that way anyways. But yeah, that's still pass interference by definition. And we're in trouble. Scatterboot catches it, and it is like nothing positive. Oh my, we are struggling. We have like no time. That's a great throw. Get out of there. Thank you. All right, a little bit of life. A little bit of life. All I need is a chance. Damn it. Jeromepkr on the inside post. Got to force that in there. What a catch right up to the line. I need to keep this timeout. I don't care what his range is. I mean, I definitely do, but I don't care right now. Arroyo might be the look this time. No, it's not. Throw it away. Just, you know, got to get back to the line. Make a play. We might need to get field goal range on this throw. Don't think we can get back to the line in time. We'll see. We shall see. It's a good one. Damn, that's a tough one for Scat. We're in the tank. Got a couple of looks outside. If you had a faster guy going deeper. That's a panic. That's a super panic, dude. That's a panic. Let me look at what we had. So obviously, if we had 2 timeouts, it's a completely different throw. I'm throwing to someone else. I'm maybe even throwing a Scatterboot here. Yeah, the way this is lined up, there is nothing that is going to get me out of bounds. And Scatterboot, I mean, that's never going to happen. And this needs to be a throwaway and a retry and 4th down. But, I mean, at this point, the clock is ticking and we get pressured. Unfortunately, just not enough done earlier in the game, and we lose 24-21. I think we'll make a playbook change here for Season 4. That sucks. That's a tough one. Damn, dude. Like we said, though, in the past, I mean, we are not perfect. We are far from it. We do not just win the game for the team every single time. And this is one of those examples. And then another miss from Aubrey. Dude, I'm telling you, he just sucks in sim. I don't care that he had 100% on the year. He in the regular season. He missed in the playoffs. That one miss is like 10 makes in the regular season. Maybe more, because technically we lost the playoff game. That's tough. Bills, Seahawks. Seahawks win the Super Bowl. What kind of devs we have? Leonard's still normal, but he's up to an 87 now. Chavez goes to superstar. No one else on the offensive line moves an inch. But Chavez superstar is pretty nice. What is Harris? They both got to be like 84 overall now. Yeah, 84, 84. With, of course, big drop off from McLaurin at 92. But we're going to be trying to go for the 5-year rebuild. So while he might not be great on the field when we're trying to come out here win the game, you know, if they need help, he's 94 speed. He still should be a good enough player for the next 2 seasons to be our number 1 or number 2 if Chavez overtakes him. Defensively, Castaneda goes to star. So, yeah, we're actually fine at linebacker, it seems. Hicks, I don't hate it. 81, 82 overall for Waller. I don't know what the hell we're going to draft because I actually like where the team is right now. But, yeah, we still need to keep growing a little bit. Any retirements? I think the team is just at a point where we're so young that other than a mentor, it's not anyone. Yeah, it's just nobody. And I think we took care of contracts, if I'm not mistaken. Or we completely forgot. It's one of the two. It's either we completely forgot or we took care of the contracts, which it does appear that we just took care of them. Everyone else, I mean, I guess you keep Aubrey based on his overall, but at the same time, he just missed a playoff kick that lost us the game. I mean, we lost the game on that. $145 million. Anyone in free agency? Jackson Dart, Trey Benson. Maybe Benson just as like a backup because we can afford him. And then everyone else. I mean, maybe we go for some backups, but I don't think there's going to be a starter here. There's not. It is draft time. We have pick 22. We have a few good players. This guy, I figured he would be a generational player. Top 5 true talent. Looks amazing. And then a safety that also looks generational. Mr. Where the hell even is he? Patchett. 6'3 USC. Just has the telltale signs, right? A hit power, A tackle, A pursuit, A play rec, A awareness, B man coverage. Looks good. We'll slow sim it because if he's still sitting there around 14, which is, kind of the round those guys go, I think I have no choice to trade up for him, because even though Hicks is good, he's not generational good. And he went 4 overall. Okay, well, apparently no one's generational good. Is there any other positions? So we do think corner is a positional need. So I think Cole, Gamble, Scott, and Hardy are our 4 guys. We're going to just trade up once it's down to one of them. All right, at 22, we have 2 options. We have the center, who is generational, and we have a cornerback who looks really good. I think corner is a little bit bigger of a need for us, so Jay Scott, give me a hit, and otherwise this is a wasted pick. Unless you play him at safety. 18 true. I had a feeling. Question is, can we get up to the Patriots to take the center as well? We trade like a whole damn offensive line to them, a second and third this, or the fifth 2 years from now to move up to the Texans, not the Patriots. And with that, we are going to be taking Mr. Hunter Hardy. Looks like a top 5 guy, so he's going to be top 5. True talent 2, which is very promising because obviously we know that safety is probably anywhere from 82 to 87, which means that low line could be anywhere from 81 to 85, maybe 84. But with the next pick, we go to the second round of the third. Third round, second pick overall, I should say, where we might be looking at a linebacker if there's any there. What was the tight end looking like? We scouted them further, but didn't keep him on the board. The guy's fast, but I don't really need him. Mike linebacker, Jay Kaplan. He looked pretty good, actually. Just a little slow. We'll see if I do want to make that move. Do we have any safeties? Oh, we have 2 safeties. I can't remember what the pro day situation was looking like. They're both good. I don't know who the hell to take. Raw but speedy, or way better but speedy. I think that's pretty damn obvious. 22 true. Normal depth. Damn, dude. Another DB with normal. That's a tough one. Tough break. We would have had a really good draft if it wasn't for that. Even just one of those guys being hidden, but neither. That's tough. And then we're down to really just one lineman, so I'm going to take him. Ed Hewitt. Don't know if we'll ever use him, but sure. 38 true talent. Hidden dev. Back on the hidden train. Next pick is in the 7th. See if maybe we want a kicker or punter, because I suppose Aubrey's on a 1-year deal, and he's 33 now. And he also missed a damn field goal in the playoffs. And instead, we actually just settle for a long snapper who was a 69 overall. Wow! That is a very high overall lineman. 84 overall. Well, damn, son. Pass block finesse is 88. I mean, that isn't a tackle. I don't know who the hell is. So down the line, at some point, he might be a tackle for us. Of course, going to be a superstar dev. I don't know where the hell you play him, because center's not a problem for us. Maybe you move him to guard. He actually does have the guard build. Cornerback, unfortunately, normal dev, but 76 overall looks good. He'll be the slot. Maybe he gets a dev up. And then with that, we turn him into our corner 2 next year. I don't know. Or we make a trade. I don't know. But either way, not a terrible draft, just a little unlucky in that corner. That's really the one we needed to be hidden, and unfortunately did not happen. And here we are for season number 4. We are losing our wide receiver a bit, but the team does look pretty good. 87, 97, dude. Scatterboo is so good in Sim. 92, 84, 84. Don't know who we're going to, like, focus scout, or not focus, training camp. Gotta go Terry McLaurin, right, to counteract, but you got to win now. So if you get Chavez up to 86, he gets up to an 88 by the end of the season on his own. I mean, that's a sick wide receiver duo instead of keeping it. Or you go Arroyo, get him to 84. I don't know. It's conflicting. O-line looks really good, especially what Hardy is. And 85 as a guard, by the way. Safeties look pretty damn good, especially Malast, which that name's definitely sus. Linebackers a little iffy, but they're getting there. DTs are amazing. Edge is pretty good. Corners are okay, but 90 overall in a fantasy draft realm, not a terrible overall, especially since we still have training camp to do. It's funny is I forgot to change the playbooks, and I was like, oh crap, stop the sim, and we were 6-0. So I guess I'm keeping the Cowboys scheme on the entire way. Low ball a little bit, 5-year 80. Is that actually a 5-year 80? That's a theft. Lawrence, I don't know who the hell this is, but if you want it, sure. I mean, it's better taking a chance of getting no guarantees, but taking a chance to make it than to not be on a roster at all, right? That's where a 72 overall, 25-year-old kind of sits. You know, if you haven't really proven anything yet, you're kind of just lucky to be on a roster. But, yeah, not anyone else to pay. That's the real good thing about these fantasy drafts, or a bad thing. Kind of depends on how you look at it rebuilds-wise. You don't really have to worry about money for a long, long time. And if we win, we have the number 1 seed. And I suppose if Seattle loses, we have the number 1 seed anyways. But we can win and be in. It's not one of those we have to watch the games because it matters that much. And we do win! What do we got? Oh, wow. The Niners actually steal the division, let alone Seattle getting the number 1 seed. This could be it. This could be the year. Year 4 is usually a magical year. As you can see here, nothing funny business going on about it. Really good season, 6-0, lost 2 in a row, and then, got back on the win train. Leonard, touchdowns are low, but so are the picks, and yards are great. Scatterboo still enjoying a lot of rushing touchdowns. We know where they're going, at least. Receiving, really good yardage. Touchdowns are, they're okay. Blocking, one of our best seasons yet. Outside of Sewell, again, 15 one second here. I know he's a mainly run-blocking guy, but, this is giving up 15 sacks a year. EA, what are you doing? I'm not going to crap talk them because they have the license till 2030, so, thank you, Dad, for continuing to make Madden games. DTs are killing it. Edge, especially Landon Jackson, has really struggled. And then the picks, even less than last year. We had 5 picks last year. I was like, damn, that sucks. And we did worse. Kicking okay, punting okay. It's tough. Either way, yearly awards, MVP goes to Daniel Jones. Again, mind you. Scatterboo, best running back. That guy's killing it. I don't know why he's so good in Sim. He just is. And here it is. Divisional round. Don't even have to play a game, and we're already in the next round. We haven't won a wild card game yet, mind you. So we have yet, even though we're in the divisional round, have yet to win a playoff game this rebuild, and we could genuinely finish the rebuild playoff winless. All right, going to the end of the game. Right to left, I think, is us. So we get a stop and a score. Rams get a touchdown. We get a nothing. They get a field goal. We get a touchdown. Right before half, a little drive. Nothing happens. 14-10 to start the second half. Rams up 3. We are up 4. Rams are up 3, and we punt the ball away. Again, it doesn't matter what our overall is. We're always the underdogs. It's pretty crazy, especially at home. We're always the underdogs, I'm telling you. Literally every single time. I think you play this extremely, close to the chest here. We are... we're literally going to try to waste every second of this clock. We either win or lose on this drive. There is no chance for them to get the ball. That's the way we got to play this. There's no other way around it. Again, anyone can win in any game, but like I said, we always feel... What a stiff arm, dude. Don't fight too much. Don't fight too hard there. Sounds sus. But yeah, we're always the underdogs, I feel. I always feel like we're the underdogs. We can hike it right away because we kind of messed up the last one. And we're down to the 1. That's crazy how we're playing this right now, but the blocking is ridiculous. So maybe there is something about playing Sewell and Thomas on the same side because you can just run it right at them and you're kind of chilling. And Scatterboo to the 17. 2-minute warning. We're trying to play it to the perfect extent of wasting this clock. It's risky, but it's the only way to play it. Our defense isn't going to get the stop. It's really hard to play it like this, though. Even though right now everything's going perfectly, it doesn't take much for it to no longer be going perfectly, Got to keep getting closer and closer. And Scatterboo gets blasted, gains 3. I think you waste the clock again. I think you can run the ball again. You just got to get a good push here. And it's not great. It's definitely not great. 35 now. Right now with the clock going, this is it. This is the drive. And Scatterboo. Wow, what a play. Shucks him right off. I think you hurry up to the line just because I don't like the chew clock being on. And again, you have time, so I wouldn't hate running the ball and getting stopped here. A lot of clock left, though. I'm going to take this down to at least 20. At what point do they call a timeout, to be honest? We have all 3 timeouts. We don't need much. When they get the stop, we'll call 1 timeout from the 3. We're very confident right now, but there's not a... What the hell? No, that's not what we're doing. I guess we're doing that. What? Can I not run a go route? And I really didn't like that throw over there. The guy baited it hard. Terry McLaurin gets it. Extra point gives us the lead with 12 seconds left. They're going to ice us, which, to be fair, why wouldn't you? You got 3 timeouts. You're not going to be able to use both or all 3. Maybe you get both, but not 3. And it's genuinely iced. Kick is up and good. Easy. Okay, slow motion when it's clearly in. I have no idea what the kicking situation is like here, so yeah. I know you're not supposed to kick it to them, but I don't fear a kick return as much as I do them having time to take a shot for a field goal. I really like that kick. And yeah, good defense. 4 seconds lost. Problem is they don't really need the Hail Mary. If I was them, I'd be looking for something. You find a play for 30, maybe get a long field goal in there. I don't know. Winner goes to the championship round. Quick out. They're not going to take it. Running back's open. They're going to take a quick I mean, if he catches this, and the clock runs out, we're moving on to the championship round. I'm about to say, if he catches it, they have a chance to call timeout. 28-27. I think we played it perfectly. I think we played that final drive perfect. Okay, see you later. I think we played that perfectly, though. Love that. Love it. Good stuff. Take a look at the box score now. Again, we have kept the scheme intact, so... And then another miss by Aubrey, dude. I'm telling you, I don't know. But yeah, unless I change something without realizing, I'm pretty sure this is just what it is. So, be one of those rebuilds where we actually win it all with the base playbooks, which would be pretty cool. We have the Falcons here now. 90 overall, we're 94. All right, winners in the Super Bowl. All right, going to the end of the game. What do we got for ourselves? Not a bad start, 7-0. Can we just get a blowout, please, in favor of us? Obviously not the other way around. Offense just giving short field after short field. Oh, what a drive. I was about to come in there and make a play, but didn't need to. Second half, 14-10. At least it's a 7-point lead. That 7-point lead's gone. I mean, our offense is literally just giving them short field, and defense is just, they're trying, dude. They are trying so hard with this garbage offense, man. You could just see how hard they're trying because the clock, I mean, the game is just like going nowhere because they're just constantly getting stops. The late throw over to Arroyo, who drops it, so that's a punt. No one really open on that play. Let's kick it. See them get down the field with like a minute left. Win the game. We just said that. Okay, we do actually get the stop. They punt it from the 20. We're literally playing for overtime now, which is sweet. Not sure I agree with this decision, but yeah, do you? It's a tough one. Great throw. Rips in line. I want to keep those 2 timeouts if I can. I don't, again, care about Aubrey. I got to get close enough for that to even be relevant. Great, we're on the same exact play. I'm sure that'll go well. And that's a tough one. Terry. I thought he caught it. That'd have been insane. Terry near Gary. I don't know why I felt the need to share that, but yeah. Scat. The scat back. One of our timeouts will be used. 1-on-1 McLaurin. If there's ever McLaurin time, it's now. Who's that? Trey. What a catch. Hurry up to the line. Got to keep that timeout. Got to keep the timeout. Play action. This is risk. But I really like Arroyo here. Tough one. Catch it. Nice. To the 40 now. We got the clock stopped, too. But tell me to run the ball here from, like, a million yards out. I don't think I'm kicking this thing either. I'd rather have Aubrey miss it than me. Terry. What a catch. And that will just be us calling a timeout and kicking a 50-yard field goal. Aubrey can kick this thing. I don't want to be a part of this. Best of luck to you, Aubrey. You miss a kick every damn game. Here's your kick miss. He hit it, 20-17. We're into the Super Bowl. I don't care. Call me a little bitch. I don't care. It's true. I ain't kicking that damn thing. They're going to ice me. It's going to look like I'm in the winter, and I don't like the winter right now, okay? I'm already sad the Halloween's like coming up and almost over. You know, the spooky season's almost over. I don't need to be scared right now on the kick. Riley Leonard, 2 picks, but guess who won the game, you know? Just saying. Just saying. Very gutsy game. Did Aubrey miss a kick again, I wonder? He did not. He clutched up for once. And we're headed to the Super Bowl. I don't know who against. I don't know what their team looks like, but we are in there. Final game. If we win, we have become Super Bowl champions. Of course, we need to actually go to the Super Bowl before we actually look at how they got there and who they are. It is the Texans. So, well, Dallas, Texas is winning. Let me tell you that much. Texas is having a day. Texans win by 7. Then they win by, 21. And then they win by 21 again. Oh my God. We barely, squeaked by in these games. And they're just cooking teams after that first game. I don't like our odds. What are the numbers? Oh, they're the number 1 offense in the league, huh? And they're actually not a bad defense. Nice. Leonard finally gets to star, mind you. Star Dev. He's a 90 overall. With the Cowboys scheme, by the way. It's not even just like a random scheme. Well, it's not like one of the good schemes. It's a random scheme. Arroyo is a superstar. He's only 84 overall, but that's cool. And then defensively, I don't know if anyone went up in dev. Scott did. The rookie corner we were talking about had a chance to do that and did it. Here it is for all the marbles. 94 overall versus 90 overall. Dallas Cowboys versus Houston Texans. And I'm telling you, these storylines are insane. Their quarterback is Dak Prescott. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, we've had Bills rebuilds where it's the Vikings in the Super Bowl against us. We've had Vikings rebuilds where it's the Bills in the Super Bowl against us. These storylines are absurd. Like, I don't even know if they're random at this rate. Oh, Lord, here it is. The game is lost. Oh, wow, they missed. Missed a field goal. Could have been blocked. I think he usually tells you, though. 3rd and 13. Way to go, guys. You're killing it. I hate this team. I hate this team. They're not even bad, either. They just play really stupidly. Please. Nice. Huge first down for Trey Harris. I cannot believe he got open that much. That's crazy. Must have got bumped somewhere. Take a look. Come on. Drive it in. 3rd and 2. First down. 3rd and goal. Touchdown barely. 5 minutes left. They're wasting every second, dude. They're playing it like we did that one game. 3rd and 10. Here it is. The game. It's either won or lost pretty much here. It's not really true because they can go to overtime. But opportunity, though, to get a stop. Avoid overtime. Because we can score. And did he go to bounce? I don't know if that clock's moving or not. It can't be moving, right? I'd be so mad if it's moving. All right, we got all 3 timeouts. And hell, we could block it. You never know. Could avoid overtime with any points at all. Not going to get in there. 27 all, 104 in the 4th. 3 timeouts. There is no excuses. You got a chance. I'm going to make a play on this return. You got 2 really fast wide receivers here. And pretty good blocking, actually. And there goes Chavez. Chavez to the 44. We need like 20. We got Aubrey. We need 20 yards. 20 yards, and we've done it. You got all the time in the world. Terry McLaurin, I like that. Watch out. Watch out. I like that play for us. Again, I'm sorry. I don't really care too much, Aubrey. I just need to get down the field for you to even have a chance. I don't really care where that is. Oh, that's huge. Wow. Nice truck. Almost scores. Now they're calling timeouts because obviously it's not a good look. That's a massive gain. Scatterby with a huge truck, mind you. Oh, there's nobody there again? The passing's a little iffy, but the run is just wide. I mean, at this point, we have to be careful because we might score. We might run in for the touchdown. Actually, wild. Good blocking, dude. This O-line is really good, to be fair. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, they weren't falling for that. Big satellite head on them. See our every move before it happened. That's how that works, obviously. Just don't fumble. I know we're freaking talking about it earlier here, but cut it back. Just stay kind of near the line. There it is. Waste the clock. Kick the field goal, I think, is the plan here. Cool that they give you options. And normally I kind of like I pressure myself and I kick it. I'm not pressuring myself. I lie. This is an easy kick. Let's just do it. And is it in? The time is gone. We win the Super Bowl 30-27. The true team of Texas. Dak Prescott takes them to the Super Bowl, but it's the Cowboys that win without him. Riley Leonard, just of all the quarterbacks, you know, we could have went Jalen Milroe, but, you know, we wanted someone new. Still worked out in the end. It is going to be a Super Bowl champion with the Dallas Cowboys with our attribute wheel spin challenge rebuild. I don't know what the hell I actually named this thing, to be honest, but yeah, not an easy challenge. I mean, we lost like the majority or our bulk of our good draft picks right out the gate, and then some of the other ones are like other linemen. I mean, some sick lineman class, to be fair, which is crazy because I've seen draft classes like that where you have 3 90-plus overall linemen, the rest of the team's kind of iffy, but that wasn't a parameter one. That's just the way the AI drafted, so I don't know how that happens, but just coincidental. We ended up one of those types of drafts, and the offense clutched up when it needed to. And with that, we are Super Bowl champions. We've done it. We've succeeded the challenge. Let's take a look, though, at the stats. Riley Leonard, of course, going to throw at least 1 pick. Scatterby was unbelievable, especially that final drive. Chavez, 100 yards. Sacks, pretty much all of them. Bassett with a pick. I mean, we even missed a field goal, so did they, to be fair. But they look like they should have won that game, yet who did? It was us. And with that, let's take a look at some of the players. 90 overall, Riley Leonard. D-back, he's pretty not good, but everything else is obviously very solid. Scatterby, kind of similar situation, I imagine. Although he's 99, he might have actually got a couple of elusive. I actually don't know, but Truck Stiff Arm is very good. Neither is 99, though. Anything else? Terry McLaurin, 94 overall. Definitely regressing, but still really good. Dude, those training camps, especially the +2s for the QB and the receivers, very strong. Short route for Chavez, not so good. Again, we have that auto upgrade on. It's just kind of how it goes. It's always neglecting something. Trey Harris, another short route, kind of iffy guy. Tight end Arroyo, 84 overall. Still plenty of time to develop. Super speedy. Really good medium route. Great catching and athleticism. Deep route's decent. Short route's okay. But medium route is crazy high. O-line, Hardy, I guess. Oh, he became an X Factor too. Actually, when the hell did that happen? You didn't get it now. Sure. I don't know. I don't know when the hell that happened, but I've seen these O-line upgrades, these dev-ups for some reason. Anything else you want to look at? Probably not, right? Nah, I think we're good. And then defensively, let's take a look at the free safety. Malast, again, that name just, it seems sus. Man and zone are good, not great, though. Defensively, otherwise, linebacker Rhodes, 85 overall. We were struggling for a while with linebackers, and we finally got some. The lock shed's a little iffy, but really good coverage. Decently fast, of course. And then I don't really care about those two. What about cornerback? Jordan Waller, good man, decent zone. Press is iffy. Then we have Greer now, 85 overall star. Finally starting to develop these corners a little bit more of a zone guy. Still okay in man coverage, just press is also low. And then Scott, 82 overall star dev with the season dev up. Awesome. Gotta love that. And then, of course, the big one I wanted to see, the D-line. Landon Jackson kind of disappointed me. He developed all right, just didn't really get many stat sheet stuff until, that first season was, pretty good, and then kind of just kept falling down from there. Stewart's okay, 8+ sacks a season, but still also kind of disappointing. DTs, however, definitely did not disappoint. Cortez ended up a higher overall somehow. He is literally 99 everything, pretty much. And, kind of for good reason. He's insane. 17 sacks, 16.5, 13 sacks, and averaging 17 tackles for a loss a season if you average them all out, which is ridiculous for a defensive tackle. 100 tackles a season, pretty much. It's like he's playing 3 positions. And then, of course, Dwayne Logan, not as good, but more of a block shedding type anyways. Still very good. 9.5, 12, 15, getting better each season. And that was a hell of a rebuild. Our CPU drafts were really good. Those DTs might be the best DT class we ever had in terms of how they developed and how well they played. Really impressive stuff. Anyways, though, again, shout out to Cowboys Suck 2009 for the idea. If you have any challenge rebuild ideas, any ideas at all you want to see implemented, let me know in the comment section below. Again, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK Plays for non-Madden content. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Did a little bit of flipperoo there. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, appreciate your support on the channel. Maybe hit the bell notification also so you know when the next video is up. And that is about it. We'll be back with something tomorrow. I don't know. Anyways, hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, I think something tomorrow. I don't know.